So, I'm not positive what the right thing to do is. I'm advancing my camel and my rabbits there. Now, if the gold elephant switches wings, my camel can come back in a hurry, and then I would hope to get some action. I hope that I have enough threats with my elephant and horses to make life uncomfortable for Jean around the C3 trap. But I don't have, he's not got anything advanced. You know, I don't have a hostage already. I don't already have a camel hostage or any.
Okay. So I'm going to advance a rabbit on the H file to prevent him from getting a space advantage, because the space advantage with advanced rabbits work very well in conjunction with the camel attack. So I'm going to, well, at best let him get a tie as far as the space advantage goes on the east, so he could get a rabbit on H5 and me a rabbit on H4, so that would leave some room for me to try to attack later with my elephant and other pieces. If I could get the rabbit all the way to H5, that would be great, because I would be in control. For instance, if I could just pull his camel to G5, then he wouldn't be able to withdraw it. So if I could get a space advantage, I guess I would. But I think for the moment, my rabbit would just almost get captured or framed. So I cannot for the moment, as long as my elephant is sitting on C5. So I try to move my elephants towards F5 and if possible get some space advantage here. But I don't think he will let me do so.
Well, I already don't know what I'm doing here. My intention is to try and create some kind of elephant deadlock around the C file, B file. And having created the elephant deadlock, that makes my camel free to roam. But there's no deadlock. Jean's elephant is still perfectly free to come over and persecute my camel at any time. So it's not obvious to me what I should be doing. And the 60 seconds a move is already wearing on me. I see my reserve is already getting down. So I'm going to have to do some more gut moves here.
Okay, so as expected, he advanced the rabbit on H5 to H5. So, well, we are apparently playing some game where he moves his elephant one step and I move my camel one step on each move. So I threaten to okay.
Okay, so move in a hurry to get a little bit more reserve. I don't want his elephant over there. I mean, I'm not, as long as his camel's on the other wing, I'm not all that concerned about a rabbit pull. Why would he pull rabbits? And in fact, that is, I'm not concerned about a rabbit pull on the G file or H file. And moreover, his advanced rabbits don't concern me that much either. I mean, I'd be happy to pull a rabbit, with my camel. I could threaten a rabbit with my camel, so I gotta have an eye to a potential rabbit pull, if I can pull it off.
Okay, so we are cancelling each other's step right now. Okay.
I figure I can use the time on my clock more than Jean can, if that's the way he wants to play. I'm happy to diddle around and increase my reserve for a little bit.
So I don't have any more interesting steps, interesting development steps that I can see. So I have to break this 3 void steps and 1 improvement step pattern. So I'm playing 1 more step with my camel to, well, because I don't have anything else to do.
Okay, well, that was wild and crazy. I decided that I was developed enough with my camel and rabbits to force some commitment here on the other wing. And now, to be consistent, Jean's only option here, really, his only consistent strategy, is to swarm. His camel can't escape being taken hostage. With his camel up against the wing, all his camel can do is advance. He can't do anything else fast enough to stop me. So his leaving his camel over there on B3, really sort of a strategic commitment to swarm if I would go after it. So if I then bring the camel hostage down, he's going to have to pull up everything behind it. Now, unfortunately for me, that's a pretty good option for him. That is, the swarm is not bad at all. If I'm not careful and just sort of let him swarm without thinking about what I'm doing, both of my horses could potentially be caught behind the swarm, and I just have a very awkward position coming out of it. So I'm not, dancing in the streets that I've got his camel off to that side, stuck on that side. Okay, sure, the camel is stuck there, but both of my horses are on that side too, so it's stuck in a good place. But if the timing is right, when we're having a fight about that camel, if the timing is right, I say I can potentially take it hostage in a good way.
Okay, so I wasn't expecting that, pushing the camel to the edge. It's not too bad actually, because pushing my camel against his 2 horses wouldn't be such a strong camel hostage. So if I can just advance my whole army, then I don't think the camel hostage would be interesting. I hope it is not actually. I'm not sure. At least I've got some reasonable defensive position on the east. If I really need to fight a battle on the west with both my camel and my elephant, then at least, as I don't have a space disadvantage on the east, it's not going to be so easy for him to get a strong and quick advantage around f3, even though he's got the camel, which is the strongest piece. But at least it will take time.